Yo, welcome everyone. It gives me very great pleasure to bring to you, for once, this is not emulator footage. This is not an emulator capture. This is my real Nintendo DS, and here's my real UV flashlight in order to play Boktai 2 the way God intended. This has been a long time in the making. I've wanted to do this for a very long time, and it's kind of surreal to me that now I'm actually in a position to be doing this for real. However, there is some stuff you need to do to even be able to start the run. So I need to get the notes up. Because you need to start every run by putting in the password to use the Dark Boy upgrade. Which, this is gonna be a bit of a learning curve for me to consistently remember this. It's not like this is part of the run timing, but it's a little laborious to set up either way. And playing and practicing on emulator, I normally just use a save state that starts after this, so it's kind of like, you know, it's not really a problem, but playing on real hardware, this is gonna be the thing. This is gonna be a constant thing to do every run. 1 is 12, yeah. Then 13 is somewhere. There it is. Uh, 7 is 16, okay. Then that is 15, yeah, okay. Oh wait, did I just mess up? No, no. Okay. See, super, like, not acquainted with this. Yay. Then just delete all but one character for your name. And then that means ready to do a run, so... God, just gonna get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Man, for once I don't have to heed the emulator setup instructions for doing the run. Like, wow. It's unreal. Set text speed to fast. Technically, I don't need sunlight at this point, so I shouldn't be playing with it right now. But it is nice to see that the UV light works perfectly. I guess technically, like, to start the run, I can just have the flashlight off. Part of the learning curve for doing actual hardware runs is gonna be figuring out the most opportune spots to actually turn the light on and off, because I don't want the light on constantly. If nothing else, it runs pretty, like, I'm with my hand in front of it, it's already a bit warm, and that's after like 5-10 minutes. Having it on for like 2 hours will make it run very hot. And I'm also concerned about actual UV exposure on my real handies. I don't want to get skin cancer playing this game. I really like, by the way, how the closed caption correctly identified that I said on my handies. Like, that's really good. Yeah, because like you actively do not want any sun for the very start of the game because you need to kill a couple of ghouls manually, and you cannot have the sun out when you are fighting them. I'm kind of split whether I should be playing on the DS screen or on the big screen. Because it's going to be easier for me to see that the light is in the proper location playing on the DS screen, but the DS screen's a lot smaller, so... Oh, whoops, no, I'm supposed to just unequip. I know what I'm doing.
You fucking lying me!
I'm not low, dickhead. Alright, let's not mess this up, hopefully. Yeah. As long as you stay hidden until the last moment, you generally have enough time to get the 3 swings in there. It's just 3 swings to end that combat. Yo, Loof, what's going on, man? Thank you so much for the congrats. I am beyond hyped, dude. Like, it's not even a full game run. I hope that's something that is apparent to people who've looked at the schedule. I have not submitted any percent. I've submitted a partial game category, partly because I'm frankly not really ready to do a full run in a marathon. And also just I think it'll be a good like taste away for people to just see the solar mechanics. But yeah, I'm doing a partial run of the game at ESA, and the fact that ESA is like willing to take categories like that, I'm really grateful for stuff like that. Like, there's issues that ESA gets themselves into, there's, people talk about them on social media in certain ways, and yeah, they're not perfect in regards to their PR regarding certain things, but the way they like actually are willing to accommodate runners and be pretty enterprising and forward-thinking with the format of the marathon and what gets showcased on the marathon, they handle that side way, way better than GDQ, in my opinion. Like, there's no fucking way I'd be able to submit this category to GDQ. There's a 0% chance that they would take it. Like, oh, this isn't a full... Why would we be interested in this? It's not even finishing the game. But, like, ESA are very clear in their, like, submission guidelines saying, like, hey, anything that you think is an interesting showcase, as long as it's something we haven't seen before and, you know, it'll be something new for the viewers, we will take it into consideration. And they not only took it into consideration, they fucking took the game. So this is a good point to turn the light back on, but I don't want to actually use the sunlight yet, because I'm still coming up on killing a couple of ghouls. There's just not going to be a better opportunity for me to turn the light on, because this is active gameplay from here on out. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's 9 text boxes there. And I'm counting the text boxes because it's very slightly more optimal to exit that by actually moving down right, as counterintuitive as that seems when you're trying to head up, ultimately. Isometric view, baby.
You fucking langer me!
Now we want the sunlight. And I don't have to fuck around with, like, manually changing the sun myself and messing around with, like, select hotkeys and stuff. Oh, it's great. I can just play the game and have the sunlight be on. You want the sun off at this point, so just turn it off here. I don't know, so, yeah, that's an interesting thing. Like, I don't know if that's a documented thing. I don't know if they will, like, you know, admit to saying we don't like PlayStation games. What I think is the accurate statement is that they have a... Rather than having a negative bias towards PlayStation, I think they very clearly have a positive bias towards Nintendo. And to a lesser extent, Sega. And that will just manifest in comparatively fewer PlayStation games being taken. Oh, whoops. I should do that at a different point. Oh no, I still need the fucking... yeah. Now you put the sword on. Not quite used to handling the actual physical DS and doing the movement. How is the audio, by the way? I do want to ask that because I'm not using direct audio capture. I'm just using the DS's actual speakers, and it's being captured by my microphone. I was advised to try doing that first by Worcester, because... fucking hell. Because he has had issues with, well, apparently the first time he tried doing the direct audio capture, like plug in an audio cable, apparently it blew up his DS. So, I don't really want to try that. Yeah, the ESA really likes PlayStation, I think, because PlayStation has a very big presence in some of the more notable figures of the EU speedrunning community, is how I see it. Like, the PlayStation Nation is very strong in EU. that's good if the audio is solid. Like, I'm not going to sweat over, as long as it sounds decent enough, I'm definitely not going to sweat over, like, getting direct audio cap. If there is a risk that it could destroy my system. Like, apparently it is not common for people, otherwise people would not, you know, try to do that as a capture solution, but still, if there is any, like, risk of it and I don't need to do it, then I don't really want to do it.
You fucking langer me!
God damn, not bad. One thing that is definitely true for ESA is they definitely take more PC games than GDQ, and again, that is, I think, because of the geography and the demograph, because PC games generally, I think, are more popular in Europe. Historically have been more European than they've been American. Good fight. Turn the light back on here and just wait until I need to use it.
You fucking langer me!
Yeah, I assume that's what it is, yeah. Best mechanic in the fucking game. I am finding myself playing on the preview window here rather than the actual DS, because, like I said, it's a lot bigger, the preview window, and as far as I can tell, like, I don't think there's any latency. If there is any latency, it's like a frame or 2 frames. I wouldn't say it's any more than 2 frames. It feels very, very responsive. This is connected via USB-C, which, as I understand, is pretty snappy. I think that's supposed to be pretty good. I need some... Hello? Okay, that was a really inopportune time for the sun to just cut out. Seems to just happen with the solar sensor, like, it's not perfect. Like, that's the trade-off you make. Oh, that might be a Gladius. There's a small chance for that to be a weapon rather than a health pickup, which is better. Also, I'm supposed to split that.
You fucking langer me!
Yeah, it's direct capture, so it does make sense, yeah, that it would be. Oh yeah, you're supposed to light that, but not actually using it. And you're also supposed to light this while you do this setup for the little skip. That's so snazzy. It's so fucking good! Yeah, you can set it to not be pixelated if you want. There's a setting for just like the scale filtering. Alright, well, I didn't see the thing, so... So yeah, for all intents and purposes, it should be comparable to emulator quality. Like, I have it, like I say, it's direct capture, and I'm also using the scale filtering method of point filtering, both in the capture software and in OBS. So, like, it's being sharpened on both ends. That's so convenient, dude! I don't have to fuck around with select! Ah, no! Movement's hard. Movement's hard on a D-pad that I'm not familiar with. No, I do need the light because I still need the red crystal. Please. There it is. Now I don't need the light. Yeah, it's a really nice D-pad. The this particular DS that I'm playing on as well, like this. Oh my god, that's actually a big time loss. This is like my childhood DS. I've only ever had one DS, this one, my entire life, and the D-pad is a little worn on this one because I used to play a lot of Mario Kart DS, and a big part of Mario Kart DS, as a lot of people know, is snaking. And you do a lot of very specific, like, left-right motions while snaking, which has kind of worn some of the ridges, if you know what I mean. I need to heal here, actually, so I may as well just do it now, because this poison's going to kill me otherwise. Yeah. Like, if I'm honest, I've never quite understood how people in general seem to have so many issues with, like, controller wear and tear. Like, you know, it's super common that people will talk about stuff like, oh man, I went through another, I have to get another controller, like, I've been playing my game for, like, you know, a couple of months and now my new controller's worn out. Like, I don't quite understand how people wear their controllers out so much. Like, do people just use, like, a ton of unnecessary force when they're operating the controls? I don't quite understand it. Like, you don't gain any function by pressing the buttons harder, you know? The mechanic that you're doing in the game doesn't get stronger when you are using more pressure, believe it or not. Yeah, apparently that's what people seem to think. You only need enough force to actuate the buttons and get it to do the action associated with the input. You don't need to press it any harder than that. And I suspect that that will be the primary reason why controller wear and tear happens as often as it does, because of people using too much force. Phobic, what's going on, dude? That was a pretty good green grab. Like, I would be very surprised if the biggest reason for controller wear and tear isn't because of, essentially, controller abuse. Thank you very much, man. I'm super fucking excited. And as a result of that, like, as you may expect, I am doing pretty well. I absolutely cannot complain. I would say I'm doing very well right now. Thank you for asking. Hope work has been good for you and whatnot. May as well turn the light back on here. Actually, I say that, I don't need the light for a bit, actually. So I'm actually, yeah, I'm going to leave it off. I actually don't need the light. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm going to get a full refill on the way into... Well, no, I know what I was thinking, but I'm going to refill health here. And now during this cutscene, I'm going to turn the light on, because it is very slightly more optimal to take a partial refill on the way back. Like, it'll save like some frames. Because I'm going to refill to full on the station, but if the amount that I'm going to refill here like, I don't need to refill that small amount on the station. So it's very slightly more optimal. Switch to spear here. Yeah, you just refill your energy here, so... That's a fake split, because I've just been forgetting to split there, basically. Nice, dude. Congrats on passing your probation. It's obviously a big thing in any job. Oh, whoops. That was not correct. I actually need to be a bit careful about my energy now. Can't believe I mistimed that hit. Okay, my L button is actually making things a bit difficult for me. Oh, the L button's not supposed to trigger during the cutscene, that's fine. Oh, that's some shit, dude.
Are you fucking lying to me?
What up, brain fluid? Generally, I would actually say no. I think most Scots would be offended if you called them British. Like, that ain't a good idea. Also, I was supposed to turn the light on before. I'll find some time to do it in a bit. What's up, though, dude? Hope you're doing well. Sloppy ass movement. Yeah, that was really sloppy movement, actually. If they're from Scotland, yeah. Like, it's one of those things where, like, you know, Scotland is part of the British Isles and the United Kingdom, but Scots generally have a very strong sense of national identity and national pride. Which is why one of the, probably the biggest topic in Scottish politics, and has been for a while, is Scottish independence. And now here's the section of the game where you absolutely need sunlight, like this is not optional. Oh, I wasn't supposed to do all 4. You're supposed to just do 3. And then trigger the 4th one once you're inside the combat. Glenn, what's up, dude? Yeah, because I've already done that, lol.
You fucking langer me!
Hope you're doing well, Glenn. Okay, so I don't need the light right now, but I'm going to need it in like another minute, so I'm just gonna leave it on. Oh yeah, dude. Hope you've had a good day. Hey, I can save some time here on blacksmithing if I get good RNG. And by that I mean acceptable RNG. Like, it doesn't even need to be exceptional RNG, it just needs to be not trash. I think so, anyway. I think I got second try in these splits. But looking at the time, maybe not. No, looking at this, I don't see how I could possibly have gotten second try here. So, in other words, now I have to get good RNG to not lose 40 seconds here, actually. No, I'm pressing the power button on the flashlight when I don't need it. If there's short periods where I don't need it, I'm moving the DS out of the light stream. And if there's long periods, I'm physically turning the flashlight off. Oh, please, game. That's really bad, actually. Wow, that's gonna be fun to deal with. Okay, well, I need to do another round. Bad RNG. But it was a bad craft anyway as well. I want to know why the solar sensor is occasionally cutting out completely. Really bad. This is garbage. I am used to playing on emulator with the associated latency, so yeah, that's actually tricky. Okay, well, I got the short sword.
You fucking langer me!
Dude, why is the solar sensor just deciding to not work sometimes? I don't know if it's just position or what. Okay, well, I'm going to be safe here and put on the body armor. Now I don't need the sun anyway. But I will soon. This is another place that I forgot to split, so this is going to be a fake gold.
Fucking yeah, dickhead!
So the room that I was previously in and that I'm going back to, you cannot have the sun active, otherwise you get solar wind, which pushes you around. Now I have sun though. Now I don't need it for a bit. I never judged that correctly. Everyone's favorite room. Anyone who can like actually make this room consistent will have many people thankful. Yeah, precisely. This room can fuck off. Yeah, this room can fuck off. That's what's supposed to happen. Fuck that room. Probably should have grabbed the key first, it's whatever. Just refill there, because my energy's all fucked up now. And this is where you get Cloud. I do not need Sun quite yet, because if anything, I need to take a health refill here.
You fucking langer, mate!
Yeah, that was a pretty costly death. Yeah, my energy is pretty good because I took the manual refill. Whoops. Fucking movement. Holy shit. New D-pad stuff. I was supposed to kill that slime. I'll take the girl as well. Just for the... It's not going to be, like, super valuable experience, but whatever. And you need the sunlight off for the next room as well, so, yeah. Otherwise you trigger traps here. Alright, now, your favourite puzzle. Yeah, if you want to run this game, better be ready to learn a lot of puzzles. Turn the sun on here. Need fire element here. And the sensor is just choosing to not pick anything up. This is actually kind of a problem. That's all you really need it for anyway, to be able to like passively get energy outdoors here, and I've already had a refill anyway, so it's not a huge deal. Solar element for the axe here. Arsehole attack. I haven't forgot to split. I typically split when I leave this room.
You fucking langer me!
Have the energy to do my insurance strat here, which I'll do just for the sake of it. It's an easy way to get the level up if you are short on experience. Just use 2 cloud hits on that golem. Right, need the sun again here. Well, I'll take a health refill first. Now sun. I need the sun here, or I can't see the hidden things. This is actually turning into a bit of a problem. But I don't think it's there. That was my fault for not having an enchantment active, that's fine. Just have Soul active there, it's not hard. Get a health refill while I'm here. Okay, 1. It's clearly not there anyway. Yeah, this is looking like this is just atrocious RNG is all this is. Yeah, that was just bottom tier RNG. Nothing you can do about that. Why is it suddenly gone? Oh, my inventory's full. Cool. Just... Because I kind of need that. I actually don't need the sun here, so it's whatever. Oh, whoops. That was wrong. Can I please get some sunlight? Alright, let's try this again. There you go, not hard. I don't know why I did that on my first visit. Oh, whoops. Need to just chuck one more. I may as well just use this. And you just take a refill here. Oh, whoops. Surprisingly awkward, that. Also, I was supposed to have late split again. Supposed to have used my speed, not by now, it's whatever. This will definitely last until I get into the boss fight now. Just make sure I put in my stat points. Okay, the sun is not relevant here.
Devil's fucking shit. No, I'm not, no, dickhead! I'm not shit, no!
Again, like, the huge swings in the time is just points that I've forgotten to split on. Please. Oh, that was my fault. Silly thing to lose time to, but that was entirely my fault. No L input to turn soul element on. Oh, you dickhead! I did not think he'd actually grab Sabata there. But that's a good learning experience. This is an absolutely dreadful fight. Why is my soul element not turning on? Jesus Christ.
You fucking lang me!
Alright, whatever. Hey, this can still be under marathon estimate. Yay. So after I leave the room, I'm going to use my first movement nut. Whoops, I'm bad. And this is where like movement really matters in these segments when you're using a speed nut with the coffin. Because when you're obviously when your movement speed is amplified, any gain or loss, such as that, nudging against the corner, is also amplified. Like, it matters the most to have good movement in the segments when your movement speed is higher. Like, I can't have shit like that. And now this speed nut, if used well, should last me basically until I get back to town. At which point, that's when I turn the sun back on. Gonna get a ton of slowdown on this screen. Which the emulator actively and accurately emulates. Yay! The bat positions on that screen are random and they can randomly harass you, and Sabata is actually really bad at taking care of them. Hello? Thanks, game. Yeah, I think I'm figuring out, like, it's a specific angle to get the sensor to play ball, I think. Like, counterintuitively, having it, like, facing completely dead onto the sensor is not as good. Good fight. And that is time. Yay, my marathon run was not a disaster. Like, assuming this was the actual marathon run, my first in a while, and this is my first ever run on, like, a new format, like original hardware, and messing around with the light and such, and I still came under marathon estimate. So, like, damn, I'll take that. I will definitely take that. And I guess we're gonna do another run. That's how you do it, right? So, the quick old soft reset and get the game set up for another one. Set the date and time settings do actually matter for doing this run. You need the correct date to be able to use the moonbugs for the health refills, and you need to be playing at night time for them to actually be active. So as long as you're playing after 10 p.m. on the days of a real life lunar full moon, and yes, you do need to consult like an actual lunar calendar to figure those out, and it is also affected by the next screen you get to. This is to select your region, which affects the time zone, and that also affects the in-game clock. So you need to be on the correct. The run notes are very specific about every time you like start up the game and every time you do a reset to change the system clock, using a specific date, time, and region to be able to use the moonbugs. Like, this game just has so many fucking cool mechanics. Alright, let's get back to the Dark Boy password. Like, eventually I'm going to get pretty proficient at putting this password in, because I'm going to have to do it every time. In theory. Alright. I mean, that was quicker than last time, so there's that. No, you just... Yeah, you can just start with the light off, yeah. Yeah, you don't need the light on to start the run. What am I even thinking? Like, I should know these things, considering I, you know, run the game, but no. Yeah, you don't need the light on at all. Any gold splits that are just completely wrong as a result of doing this, I'll just fix later. Like, it's easy enough to fix, like, blatantly wrong gold splits and substitute them for, like, reasonable best times. If you, like, generally know how long segments take. So, I'll worry about that later.
Fucking waterhead!
Fucking waterhead. Am I really seeing that the closed caption translated that as from Korean water care? Fucking Wa Dickhead is now from Korean water care. Oh, Tinkle! Oh, he could have moved out, but no. What a bastard, eh? Man, I really hope I don't end up getting a melanoma from running this, you know? You have, like, the fucking source of UV light, you got your hands there all the time, like, there's probably a non-zero chance that I could actually get skin cancer playing this game. Like, I feel like I should, like, you know, take these bits and bobs, like, to a doctor's appointment and be like, yo, alright, I know this is a really unorthodox request, but hear me out. Look at what I've got here, look at, like, what I'm doing with these tools. Could I actually have a problem? Oh, at least they can't say their job's boring when they get patients like that coming in, hey? Not, like, they'll have, like, a million people like, oh, I've got a sniffly nose, or I've got something stuck up my arse, and then some guy like, alright, look, this light here, right? Could it kill me? Be honest. Give it to me straight, Doc. Is my tumor benign or is it Kaizo? I mean, almost certainly it could cause some kind of damage because, like, it is ultraviolet radiation. It's UVA, which is like what is like used in tanning booths, but I mean, people do end up with health problems from tanning booths and all sorts. Like, any exposure to ultraviolet radiation that you don't strictly need should, in a strict sense, be avoided. That's a part of the reason why I am trying to keep the light off when I'm not actively using it for a game mechanic. Like, there's no reason for me to have more exposure than I need.
You fucking lang me!
Yeah, I would expect so, yeah. And that begs the question about what is the most appropriate form of protection. Like, are certain kinds of gloves better at UV shielding? Should I wear sunscreen while I'm playing? Like, should I actually put sunscreen on my hands while I'm playing this game? Like, oh my god. I don't think any individual gets into speedrunning and has questions like, should I wear sunscreen while I'm playing this game? Will I get cancer from playing this game? Who knows? It could happen to anyone. Oh, that was some snappy movement! Yeah, as you can see here, I'm wearing long sleeve clothing right now. I normally... I mean, I have a lot of t-shirts, but I wear a lot of long sleeve shirts as well. I would not at all be surprised if, I wouldn't be shocked if medical advice actually was, okay, based on this and, like, seeing the light and where it's positioned and where your hands are in relation to it, if you're going to do this, you should actually wear sunscreen. Like, I would not be surprised if a medical professional said that. But my god, that's a top tier meme. That is, like... That is so fucking good. That's the best thing I've ever heard. Like, come on. Ooh, I feel like after this run as well, I kind of want to demonstrate the types of filtering that we've got going on with the capture, because it was I think Loof commented earlier how the capture was really, really good, and I said, like, there's a couple of, like, settings that I'm using to make it appear sharper. So I would like to show how the capture looks with zero configuration.
You fucking lang me!
Really? Okay. Well, I still got the kill. Whoops. Oh, no. Menuing's hard, believe it or not. Yeah, it feels like as long as I'm angling the DS right, I think the sun is a lot easier, more consistent there. I could... That's something that I've thought of on Phobic, yeah, like whether I could, like, put like duct tape over part of the lens so that the actual beam of light is narrower. Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, why did I just do that? I'm just not thinking. Keeping it out of the light just now because I need to be able to kill a ghoul on the return journey. And again, if you have sunlight, these ghouls will just die. Like that. That was another one on screen. Which you don't need, so yeah, good demonstration. Like, I'm quite keen on the idea of obscuring part of the lens. I'm just concerned about actually consistently getting exposure on the panel. Because as you have seen so far, it's finicky. It is not an exact science, it seems, getting the sensor to actually register and play ball. Please, can I get good positions here? That counts. I'm going to grab that, actually. It's kind of worth grabbing these optional drops, because if one of them is a Gladius, it significantly reduces... Well, it removes the RNG in the blacksmithing segment. Like, you can very uncommonly get a weapon drop from those, and it completely removes the element of RNG from crafting. I think I kind of got interrupted in my train of thought before when I was going to say, regarding the angle needed for getting good detection on the sensor, it's an angle that I just generally find more comfortable for holding the DS as well, where I'm like holding it kind of more flat down. Like you can see on the webcam probably that I'm holding it like nearly parallel to like the desk, and I just find that more comfortable than holding it more upright anyway, so it's convenient. Menuing's hard, dude. Menuing is unironically one of the most underrated skills in speedrunning in general. In gaming, honestly, like it's not just limited to speedrunning, although it's something you pay attention to more in speedrunning, because like in casual gaming it doesn't really like matter how good your menuing is per se. I mean, I guess like, you know, there's games like Final Fantasy, I guess, where like time is progressing while you are menuing in battle, and I think that's probably part of the reason why some Final Fantasy games that have a system like that have been prime speedrunning material, because it's like squeezing that. Like, that would make sense. Yeah, part of the experience here has been getting used to how inputs just get read a little bit differently from like lag and whatnot. I'm not expressing that thought particularly well. It feels different to playing on emulator, and thus some of the muscle memory that I've built up is not working, or I'm like trying to account for some muscle memory stuff. Oh, I already lit that up. Generally want to... Oh no, I still need the light for the cathedral room. Yeah, you want to refill to like at least 70% there to be safe. For like the amount that you'll like need going forward. Nope. So you take 3 visits through that room, and the red crystal can be in a lot of different locations, but like, I think playing the percentages means you may as well just assume that you get the best possible RNG on the first visit. Try and check as many locations as possible on the second visit, and then if you don't have it by then, you just have to find it on the third visit. That was just garbage on my part. Freaking split again. Yeah, like you can see my energy is pretty low now, and I've like had to take most of the attacks that I've done, so if you don't refill up to like at least 70% where I said, you do run into problems, because I'm gonna need more energy here as well. I'm about to use 20 more energy. Oh, yeah, you don't do that yet. You just light it. So yeah, my energy is almost completely out now, so you really do need to take the early refill. Otherwise you just don't have enough to do the things you need to do. So now I'm going to check as many spots as I can. Oh, whoops. And I still don't see it, so I'm going to just have to get it on the third visit, which is far from optimal. I'm never going to get over how cool this mechanic is overall. Like, this is the fucking coolest thing in the world, using the sun like this. And having dynamic control over it, mid-run. There it is. So I don't need the sun for a bit now. That doesn't really matter, but that's just dumb. Oh. Thanks, game. I hate that little green bastard. That was not a very good library at all.
Fucking yeah, dickhead!
Another fake gold. Pretty much all the golds that I get will be fake. Just FYI. Before anyone gets super excited. Like, if you want to get excited on my behalf, I don't mind that and I appreciate it, but just... I don't want to put anyone under false pretenses. I'm not that good. Ugh. Yeah, I'm like a few seconds behind where I'd normally be here. Yeah, that is right. I was kind of second guessing myself there. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Do the second one there. It's a small refill, but you do absolutely want max health going into the boss fight. Oh, no, you still want the hammer here. Because you need to destroy this block. Now, put the spear on. Now, sun is not relevant until after the boss. Start with enchantment off.
Hey, mate!
Split.
Mate, have you got 20p, mate? DK, mate!
Yeah. Good hit. That was a ton of lag, holy shit. Decent fight. But I'm convinced this fight also lags more on real hardware. So, losing time either way.
You fucking langer, mate!
I don't really need the sun yet. Which means I should probably be remembering to like turn the sun on at the end of this cutscene. I also want to try for a little bit, leave it on the brightest setting, see if that actually affects it. I mean, that's not... actually doesn't seem to be helping much at all. Yeah, it seems to kind of prefer it if it's not on the brightest setting. Oh my god, terrible movement. And again, while you have the speed not active, movement really matters. I'm not moving with the increased speed right now, but this is still like the buff uptime. I'd really like to get good so that I can get back to town with the nut still active, which is possible if you are perfect. Alright, only trigger 3 here. Then trigger the 4th one in the purification. Hello? Get in? Was that because I lost Sun momentarily? Weird.
You fucking lang me!
Yeah, there's a certain amount of issues that you have to deal with that you don't normally have to deal with on the patch. Like the solar sensor not being totally predictable. Like it's more laborious to use the solar sensor on the patch, but it at least is entirely consistent. What's A? What's Tater's precious? What's Tater's A? Alright, enjoy your BRB. Je suis très fatigué. Oh boy, I hope I get a short sword first try. Garbage hit. Hit quality does matter as well, like how close you are from the center, not just if it's a good or a great. Oh, I did get a short sword though. Nice.
You fucking langer, mate!
Now I hope it's a +3. Oh, whoops. What am I doing? I think I'm always, for marathon practice, just gonna put the armor on here just for safety. Because these bats kill you in 2 hits without any armor on. And that, like, that's 1, so then 1 more. So, like, that would have been death there. Whew. Oh man, hard. Turn the sun off to make extra special sure.
Hey, mate, have you got 20p, mate?
Dickhead, mate! Yeah, I forgot that happens. Lol. That fire jet stays out a surprisingly long time as well. Hello? Alright. I really don't like that the flashlight has a flashing setting, but whatever. And it's a +2 short sword. Oh well. When my full game route is more developed, I'm not just going to grab that card willy-nilly. That's going to be an RNG manipulation, by the way. Good room. I'm very glad when that room goes well. Hello? Thank you.
You fucking langer, mate!
I'm not though, dickhead. I'm not a langer. I should probably just refill on the solar station rather than take a manual refill. That will actually be faster. A lot of menuing in this run, which I'm not doing particularly effectively right now. Oh, whoops. Yep, can't have the sun in this room. Forgot about that. Silly little hesitation from me there. Doesn't affect the solution, it's just a little less optimal. Yeah, I'm successfully handling the solar sensor a lot better this time. So now I will actually get a refill here outside. It's just random whether this thing hits you based on subpixels, I'm pretty sure. So of course it hits me like 4 times. Just to make myself a bit more comfortable. Missed a bit of puzzling, a little bit of running around, not too much though.
You fucking lying me!
Ah, inventory space, lol. See if I get better RNG this time. Not so far. Nope, it's garbage so far. Of course, I've got frost on still. Oof. I'm actually going to take a refill, because that's very easy to do when you're using an actual UV. Worst possible RNG again. Lol. I hate these things with a fucking passion. Or I didn't get bad RNG and I just fucking missed one somehow. So now I am losing a lot of time, but... Pretty sure that screen is where I got one. Did I really miss it here then? Or like on here, you just start losing health here, by the way. It's not a big deal. What the fuck? Yeah, I have 2 tablets. Why am I not getting the last one? I am confused right now as to why I am not finding this last tablet. This is not right. I have checked every possible screen multiple times, I believe. Oh, no, I just forgot which side that was on. Okay. Cool. Alright, well, lesson learned. It's on that side. That's incredibly dumb, but whatever.
You fucking lang me!
I need to dump inventory space anyway. Yeah, I'm not gonna forget that in a hurry. Yeah, I've got just enough energy here. God, I really hesitated there. Hey, Lamau. am I doing in this video game? Should probably figure out exactly how much energy I actually need for this fight.
Devo's fucking shit. No, I'm not. No,
Alright, how about
I'm not shit.
I don't massively fuck this fight up this time? That'll be good. That would in fact be very good. That said, since I don't have a short sword +3, I'm concerned about being able to get a 2-cycle, like, at all. But we'll see. I'll at least try and execute it correctly this time. Yeah, it's the L button is registering some double inputs sometimes, it seems. Except, well, the 140 damage there was normal, I think. It happened again, dude. It turned on and then turned off the soul element. I, like, kinda need that to not happen. That's garbage. And I'm not turning the soul on earlier than that because it can actually cause issues with the cycles if you have Sol active while you're pushing him into the black hole. Like, you only do slightly more damage, but it can cause an early end to the cycle and cause that bat phase, which I'm trying to avoid. That's what I'm trying to avoid in the first place. The idea is with 2 correct cycles, you just end the fight. But if you have Sol active the entire time, even though it's only a slightly higher amount of damage in the intermissions, it can still push it into an extra cycle. Which obviously you do not want. Alright. How about I move correctly this time? Doesn't matter if I move a bit suboptimally, that's better than moving incorrectly and just losing movement altogether. Okay, good bats. Yo, Harrison, what's going on? Enjoy your sleep. Look, dude, I'm doing it. I'm doing real hardware. It's like I'm using my DS and my fucking light and everything. It's like, oh my god. Video games are unreal. I fucking love video games, me. I really love trying to be in the correct position for that. It's very reasonable. Yeah, skin cancer strats. I don't need to do the stun shot there, actually, if I just react quickly. Good fight, though, overall. And... fine. So a slight improvement. So yeah, before I reset and go again, I'm going to... I said I would show the filtering options. So, so for instance, just in the capture software, if I right-click and go to the scaling options and change it from point scaling to bilinear scaling, you can see there that's a lot muddier on its own. And the thing is, that's the default setting as well. So like that's what you get out of the box, and then you need to change this setting to point if you want to like sharpen it to pixel quality. So then, like, let's assume you've got it on bilinear. This is what you got out of the box. You've also got the OBS scaling as well, which oh, this source this is actually disabled on OBS. So let's see what happens if I do point filtering on OBS. Okay, that doesn't really change anything. What do I do if I set the OBS filter to bilinear here? Like, I don't think that's making a visible difference. Maybe because I'm just not looking. I don't think it does require a restart on OBS, because I'm fairly sure if I if I disable the filtering on OBS and if I turn the software filtering back to, so now it's on the point filtering on the software. And I think if I change the OBS filtering to bilinear now, it should muddy it out again a bit. Or am I just completely lying through my teeth? It's possible. Maybe I am lying through my teeth. Maybe you're right. Maybe it does require a restart. I'll try that quickly. Let's hang on. Do I have it on? Yeah, I have it on bilinear on OBS. So I'll restart and see if that makes a difference. See you guys in a minute.